From a commercial claim under a catastrophic loss, can you tell us how the variances can be, or the discrepancies between the expectations of the insured and the expectations of the insurance company?
If an insurance claim drags on long enough, and I've seen this many times in my own experience, is an insurance company will finally get to a number and they're just tired of messing with it, and they'll shut down on a certain number. And most recently, I had a claim that the insurance company stalled out at 16 million. And they were just like, that's it, no more money. That's where we draw the line in the sand. Well, the owners were so disgusted by that number, they came and found us and hired us, and then we started working, and we got an industrial hygienist out that showed that that building, because the water had been forced in where the roof used to be, the roof came off, and it had wind-driven rain into the building for 16 hours, and that building had gotten sick with stachybotrys. So I proved that the entire business had to be gutted, and then we had to go in on the metal studs and spray them with chemical and kill with a chemical called mildewcide, and then we came in with kills and encapsulated all that. Before you can come back with brand new sheetrock, if your building's sick and you cover that sickness up with sheetrock, years to come, everyone in the house or that business is going to get sick. And so we demonstrated that the hotel was actually sick with stachybotrys. And so the claim immediately went from 16 million to in the hundreds of millions.
So was found to have mold?
It was found to have a sickness and a mold and stachybotrys, and I brought in a industrial hygienist, and that individual was taking samples, and we did samples throughout the entire process, and we demonstrated to the carrier how they had just simply missed it.
So the worst case for the insured or the owner would have been this sick building got covered up and the insurance company walked away, and he was going to be dealing with something for the remainder of the life of the building.
That's right. You have to address these issues now. And so right when we get into the building, we have moisture meters, and we'll go through and moisture map every single room, and then we'll take a can of spray paint and start putting X's on the sheetrock that has to come out. It's showing us that there's water in there, and that insulation in that wall holds that water, and when we cut that sheetrock and you open that wall up, you can take that insulation and just wring it out and water drips out. Well, they were going to count that as a wall that wasn't coming out of the building. They said it's fine, but as we all know, water that's encapsulated into a building in those walls are going to grow, and it's going to grow mold. And in most cases in an insurance policy, mold is excluded from the policy. So you'd better address that up front and just call it water damage, because mold is excluded.